It is Monday, October 29th here. Here's a cold start. It's probably in the 30s. We had frost hard on the truck windows at the bins today. This thing always starts right up. Man, I love that turbo. Looks like. Gotta wipe my windows down on that thing, but keep going here in a little bit. We gotta make a move yet to the next field. Kind of fires right up. Not the coolest cold start in the world, but we're off and running on this Monday morning. Moving into the airport here. Cool sunset. Destroyed building. We're right here, obviously, we're right at the airport. We're on the taxiway actually with the Freightliner here, and it's quiet. There was one plane that was doing like practice takeoffs and landings. It just kept taking off, make a loop, land, take off, make a loop, land, and this corn is really bad and tangled. Brian's taking over for me. He's out picking right now, and I picked most of the day. And, boss picked the morning, and then yeah, we're just it fries you, you know. So we're just pulling back in here. You can maybe see his lights right over there. This corn is just tangled mess. We got a 20-acre field on this side of the taxiway, and then everything out here is like 60 acres or something. So after we finish this 20 acres, we're gonna call it a night. It's about 10 o'clock already, and we got like another hour to go out here, and we'll hit the rest of it in the morning and stay after it. 60 acres for the day, another good day. So check back here with our progress in a second. We're next morning here. It's the 30th of October, and we're back up here at the airport. This is the field we were fighting through last night. It was muddy. Mud flying, and now we're back set up. He's off in the combine, just serviced it, and we've been parking the trucks here off of the taxiway in case a plane has to get through. The thing I was concerned about is normally that's where they park an air carrier helicopter, but it got damaged by the tornado, so they're not stationed here right now. But still, we have them off in the grass in case anything needs to get by. And I don't know. Typically we'd go park in that parking lot for the other half of it, which is the armory, but I think we'd really mud up the parking lot with this thing. It's working out slick here because I keep the grain cart on the grass and the trucks go on the pavement, and boom. I think for how slow the picking's gonna go, I think we might be bringing the corn all around to over here, because I don't want to make a mess of their parking lot. We've done that before and had to sweep it and scrape it, and I'd rather just take the time to drive around the runways and bring it over here. You know, it makes it kind of interesting with all these markers for the runway. I mean, this is more steep than it looks, but we try to do our best so we don't make a mess of the taxiways, because that's the last thing we want. We're trying to get along with everybody. You know, they let us farm this, and if you screw it up too bad, I'm sure they're just going to say no more farming it. But yeah, but there isn't a time that I come out here to farm and I don't have to do my best air traffic controller impression of Roger holds Foxtrot to Lima to Delta 1-19er. You got to do your best impression. This is actually the taxiway. This is not the runway. I would never drive this close to the runway. This is the taxiway. That's the runway. So I would never in a million years drive this close in case the plane had to come in, but that's on the other side. But there's way more grass on the far side for us to drive farther away from the runway when we're over there. But here years ago, this used to all be one field, and now this is a grass runway that crisscrosses them, and that kind of cut the fields up. But I was always confused on like why they cut crisscross the runways instead of like another one side by side. And somebody brought up a good point. It's for in case the wind. From my understanding, it's in case the wind is like out of a different direction and they need to come through. But for the most part, generally, like they're big prop planes and they have like some gliders and stuff. The gliders will usually land on those runways, but like some of the other planes, it's a lot easier on the landing gear, I guess, to land on the grass. makes sense to me. Good enough answer for me for a farmer. I don't understand all of it, but what I'm going to do here is park the cart up here for him, and we serviced the combine, and I'm going to run back, and I'm going after the other semi. So we have both semis out here. We're running a load of corn in here. There goes the pole plane and glider. If I can stop bouncing here. It's always kind of fun to be out here. So this is right where that F2 come through. We're still at the airport here, winding down on this last like 2 acres. This is what it all looked like. And I had the row there for a second. There it is. But it's almost next to impossible to see the row. And then every now and then you can just make it out on one row, so you kind of try to eyeball it, but wow, what a mess. Well, we got the airport done here, and we're actually on the next field. I just had to buzz back over here to drop the girlfriend off at her pickup. We got a little date night out here in the combine, and she's got to work day shift tomorrow, so got her on the road. And this ripper, these lights, wow, pretty nice. They're working pretty good on that tractor for that 8970 conversion. He's actually cruising right along pretty fast. But it's good to see the ripper going because we got this bad rain stretch coming, so we need to move this thing right along. But I'm rocking back to the combine here. That tractor is right. Not bad for like $100 worth of lights or $90 worth of lights.